Hello, everybody. It's Fubar with Diamond Fist Podcast, and I am coming to you for the weekly picks of my Masters of MMA for the week of Saturday, August 6th, UFC Fight Night, Santos versus Hill. All right, I see I got a little notification up here. I'm just going to click into that, see what that is. Looks like that there's two fights that have been canceled for UFC 59. Misha is canceled due to visa issues, as well as Nate is canceled as well. So that's kind of a bummer. I've been stacking a bit of Misha, so not good news for me. Maybe they'll still do a challenge, or maybe it's too late to stop it, but oh well. Moving on back to the tournaments. Let's go in and make some picks. All right, we're starting here at the main event, Thiago Santos versus Jamal Hill. I just was watching some of Thiago's previous fights. I really think that he's got so much experience on the guy that I just really think that it's probably going to be him. But I do have some power-ups, I think, of Hill. So it makes it a little bit harder for me not to pick him. I am kind of I might even go pick up another one just so that I have 4 to fill with him. So we're not going to make that pick just yet. And if I do go with Hill, I'm going to go buy a 4th one. So let's just skip all that. All right, this one here has been canceled, so it's not really worth making anything. But of course, if it was still going on, I would be picking Misha with at least 4 of Misha's in there. I'm just going to go do this anyhow because I feel like it makes me justify my Misha purchases. All right, Vince Luque versus Geoff Neal. 14-4 versus 21-8. This head-to-head, let's see here. Pretty even. Spider Graph, he's got a win. He's coming off a loss. Big difference in rank here. Yeah, pretty dead even on all of the other stats. So kind of a toss-up on this one. It's been a while since I've seen Luque fight, so I'm gonna go with Neal. This is a fighter, the Ultimate Fighter final fight. Kind of a tongue twister to say, between Zach and Muhammad Usman. Muhammad Usman is Kamaru Usman's older brother. So I'm going to go ahead and pick him. I love Kamaru Usman, and I think that I'll even give him his younger brother's moment there. So I'm going to pick it by KO. Brogan Walker versus Juliana Miller. This is also the female tough battle, so I'm gonna go ahead with Juliana Miller. Don't think that obviously they don't have any fighter moments, but in country might not even be working. But oh yeah, it is here. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw some fandoms up in there for these, or some challengers up in there for these guys. Give a couple by KO, maybe a couple by sub, or maybe even a decision here. These fights are. Yeah, you know what? Let's even throw up 2 decisions. So let's go decision or KO for them. All right, for this next one here, you're going with 3 losses. This guy's got a pretty good run here, 14-3. They're head-to-head. Shows a little bit more proudness on the takedown attack for Sergey. More striking for Augusto. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick Sergey. Throw in him some power-ups in there. Not so much on the takedown, but I might even give him a sub. I don't think. I do have some couple KOs from his country, and then remove that filter and just maybe fill him up with a fandom or something here. Yeah, well, let's give him a Volk KO. All right, moving down. Yeah, I don't know if they'll have much of a head-to-head. They're pretty new and up and coming fighters. Doesn't make a big difference here. Let's not give. It's 2 subs and 2 KOs. That's what I like. Let's go ahead with that. Sam Alvey versus Michael. So let's see what their head-to-head's like. Oh my God, not going very good for Sam Alvey. Might be a little bit overwhelmed in this as well. Their weight is, he's cutting weight, looks like. So let's go ahead and assume he's got a good weight cut, but I think I'll give it to him. So let's go with the KO, the Canadian KO. Let's go with the Brisbane KO as well. And then, you know, I'm just going to go by KO and give him a couple of challengers. And there we are. All right. Let's go moving down. You know, our boy McKinney. Obviously going to pick McKinney. 5-second knockout. Let's go. Give him 4 of himself. I got quite a nice stack there. But there we go. Can only use 4. So moving on. Brian Battle versus Takeshi Sato. I'm going to go with my Pooh Bear, Brian Battle. He doesn't have any fighter moments himself, but we could probably use some country here and give him a couple from his country, a couple KOs. Let's go. There we are. All right, this next one, obviously, we don't want to go against the Russians, so I'm not going to. Pick the Russian. I'm going to pick a couple by sub and probably, let's see here, country. We've got a decision as well, and we'll go 3 subs with the Islams. All right. Jason Witt versus Josh Quinlan. 5-0, 19-8. I'm gonna go with Jason Witt. Pretty sure it's a fighter that's pretty close to Julian Marquez, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick him. I've been watching him through Instagram the last couple weeks. So, all right, country bonus. Let's see what we got here. Gonna give him a Rose KO. Gonna give him Stephen Thompson and a Sean O'Malley KO. And actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and give them all KOs. Let's go. Corey McKenna versus Miranda Granger, both off a loss. She's off of 2 losses here on her 7-2. Let's see what we got for head-to-head. Very, very big difference for Corey McKenna. Probably going to be overwhelming for Corey McKenna. Going to go ahead and put her in there, and then also going to try and throw some country bonuses on her, and there we go. You know what, KOs and subs are going to do her just fine, so let's sit there with that one. Coming down here towards the bottom of the list, we have Stephanie Edgar versus Mayra Bueno Silva. 8-2, 7-2. Let's see what their head-to-head's like. Very big difference versus striking and submission attempts over Stephanie Edgar, who's just got the takedown and wrestling background. So they're both, into 2-inch reach advantage, fairly similar. Gonna go with the Brazilian though. Jumping there for the power-ups. Let's look for her country power-ups. Go with KO and then some subs. All right, what do we got? 4-4. Moving up, just gonna fill in the ones that I am missing. We got here Usman with 1, Neal with none, and Thiago Santos with none. So country, he's got the KOs here. I'm gonna actually go and try and find him a champ from Brazil that I'm not so sure on. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to remove my champ and my hedged bets a little bit more off of a fighter I don't necessarily know as much, and put some randoms on that fighter for the champ spots, and people that I don't have fighting in this one. So throw a couple more champs on her, and then that opens up the Brazilian champ moment for Thiago Santos that I'm going to go ahead with. Put him in there. And Pereira for the KO. So going with 3 KOs and 1 sub. I think that's a fair bet for Santos. Right, going down here to Neal, my American man. So we're going to go by country. We're going to just throw in a bunch of... Does he have any sub game? I'm hoping so, because I'm going all in on the sub. Not really. Definitely maybe not against Luque. But I don't think that Kamaru will also, Muhammad will also get a by sub. So give him an Israel. Take country off. We'll just give him whatever's kind of left here for decision or a KO. There we are. So it looks like I still got some champ moments that I could probably get rid of and drop out some of these other ones that may or may not have matched up completely well. This Jeff Neal's the one I want to swap some stuff out and not have all submissions, right? So let's take out these. All right, I think we're done here. Did a little bit of rearranging. Just gonna throw in to finish this off. There we are. There's my picks for this week. Still waiting on career mode. Hopefully get that to you guys as soon as it comes out. That's it for me for now. Fubar out.